Hello, you guys. Happy Friday. It's the best Friday ever because it is the end of this month that has been so incredibly hard. I am so happy to say RIP to October. In fact, we even bought these little stress balls that say RIP and have these little monsters on them because when your APs come around with a treat this afternoon, we wanted them to give you something fun that commemorates finally the end of this rough month that we have had together. And it's also payday, and we're also dressed up in costume. So everything about today is feeling festive to me. Congratulations on getting through some tough times, guys. Tuesday is our DLD, and we will not do anything school-wide except for an 11 o'clock lunch. Chris Hall is going to grill us up some yummy food, and while we eat, Abby and Justin will talk to us about 3 important pieces of data: the EOS survey, the EES student wellness screener, and the DOT activity, which you guys are in the middle of completing right now. That DOT activity tells us which connections already exist with some of our kids, and together with EES and EOS, they put together a pretty neat picture about whether or not our students feel a sense of belonging at our school, and Justin and Abby will help us process those results and then give us some actionable next steps for moving forward. That is what we will do during lunch, and I think it's going to be really fun and engaging and delicious because word on the street is Chris Hall is an amazing grill master. There will be childcare that day, so childcare is available from 8 to 3. Please make sure that your kiddos have lunch and snacks, and thank you to Amy Bricker and Nikki Severson for having their NHS kids provide childcare for us on that day. Please also go out and vote on the DLD. The eSPLOST vote is on this ballot, and I cannot tell you which way to vote, but I can tell you that eSPLOST, which is a penny tax that we have been paying for many years, provides for big capital improvements for our building. So when our lights flicker, when our lights go out, when our HVAC breaks down and we're hot or we're cold, those are the kinds of projects that eSPLOST takes care of. And I don't think that we need to go over why those things are so important to us. We feel them, especially on this campus, every day. So please take time on Tuesday to go out and vote and have your voice be heard on eSPLOST and other issues as well. The Gallup survey the deadline has been extended to next Thursday, but please do complete that on Tuesday. It just makes perfect sense. This is the survey that asks you if you have a best friend at work. It's short, it's easy. We need 100% participation rate, and it gives the admin team excellent information about how we can better engage you in being a part of the school process. There's another survey I need you to do, and this is just funny and random, but I think we'll enjoy reaping the benefits of completing this. So you know how we get these donations, right? We got expo markers and chips and bean dip. How can you forget the bean dip? And Lunchables and PB&J. Those all come from the Gwinnett County Public Schools Foundation. They receive donations from these marketing companies around the area. And this last one that sent us the PB&Js have asked us to complete a survey. It is super easy. I did it myself and it took 90 seconds. And if we do the survey, they will have us on a list to send us more food donations and more household item donations. Those could be good for you, for our kids, for our care closet, for our special ed programs, and so many different other areas of school that could use them. So if you wouldn't mind and just taking this super silly and easy survey, we'll enjoy getting a bunch of more donations in the second semester. Last thing I have for you today, and I'll let you go have an amazing weekend, is some feedback that I have received recently that I am very grateful I've gotten. Somebody first shared this with me during fireside chats, and then several other people shared it in different ways since then. So if 4 or 5 people are feeling this way, then I know that many more probably are. I have been told that my focus on being a hummingbird and flying around looking for sweet, good things has created a sense that being a vulture is bad. and has even made some of you feel censored when you might naturally want to express a concern or even complain about something, or even just kind of be negative for a minute. And I want you to know that that is not the case at all. And that I'm sorry that that has been the unintended consequence of that. My focus on being intentional about looking for good things, which is the hummingbird mentality, is a part of my nature, and I try really hard to move through the world that way. But that does not mean that death, decay, bad, hard things do not exist. So there can be a both and. There is food for the hummingbird and there is food for the vulture, and those will always be in plentiful supply. So we can decide when we want to be intentional about looking for the good stuff and when we're just going to sit and look for the bad stuff. Both are okay. I just challenge you, especially when times are tough, to look for the things that are good, because I think that it makes our job easier. I think it makes it more fun. I think it fills our cup, and I think it helps us put energy in places that will then turn around and give us more goodwill to move forward. But never, ever do I want you to feel like you have to pretend that everything is good all the time. That's called toxic positivity. And I have to check it sometimes because it's kind of my nature to roll that way. And I thank those of you who took the time to share that feedback. I live in Vulture Land often. So please don't think that I am blind to this hard stuff that is out there. If I ever come across as if that is not authentic, please continue to let me know, because I want you to feel safe in both of those spaces. Thank you for letting me share. I hope that you have the most amazing weekend doing whatever it is that makes you feel happy. I have my daughter's birthday party tonight, and I'm going to be dressed like this, and it's going to be so fun. But I hope you trick or treat or stay home or do whatever it is that makes you happy, and I will see you back Monday morning for another great week. Bye, guys.